Alright, I think we're live here. Let's get the save loaded up. I think that's the only mod I wanted to deselect. That one. Just gonna deselect a bunch of gameplay mods real quick because I am tired of all of my game being kind of bugged out, so I'm trying to get everything set up. Gonna be doing some planting with some RCS, if any of you guys know what that is. I think that's everything I need to deselect. Alright. 2 minutes late. Okay, buddy. Chillax. It's only 2 minutes. Hello, row crop farming. Hey, Ohio. This is Cortland, Minnesota. I'm doing kind of a hard, I guess hard play through. I got the economy on hard. I have like $600,000 loan, really old equipment, and some land. But I need to get some stuff figured out because I have cattle that I gotta feed, and I don't have that much hay ground. I don't own any grain bins. I don't own anything to cut hay. Let's see, how much progress did I lose? Cause okay, well, the money somewhat saved. Okay, but planting with RCS, I saw MRG got this all set up with RCS, if anybody knows what that is. So it's basically just where your rows follow it's basically just where your rows follow your planner, like in real life. So they don't, like, if I could show you, like in 22, let me go to this bean field here. You know how they were always just like this, and they were always perfectly squared. But the hope with RCS is that it like follows your planner more, or so that you can actually get rows. And I'm really excited because I've been really wanting to try out RCS with, and it looks pretty good with this wheat stubble too. But I've been really wanting to try out RCS with this row crop cultivator to see how nice it would line up. But I'll give you guys a quick equipment tour. Yeah, I gotta get on to go. So we got the 12-row cultivator, feed mixer, 22-foot bean head, tractor 1570. Probably can't see the combine. Gale 3-row chopper with the Jiffy high dump, case 2594 on the well rich chisel plow. Then back here we got a 714 silage box, 2 stave silos, and then here's the planting setup. We got the good old Alice Chalmers, Ohio, if you're watching this. Yeah, I like the custom textures too. Ohio, if you're watching this still, I think it was just the mower. You know what I'm talking about, I hope. Where I was having troubles on my other old school save, where the mower would lift the back wheels up so I can't actually drive or do anything. But I think it was just the mower because it's been working pretty good with this planting setup. I got the white planter. I was using a cyclo, but that wasn't working for some reason. I can show you. I wanted to sleep, or I slept 1 month. That's why we're also planting so late. But as you can see, when I was planting with the cyclo, it only did like little spritz like that. So I came in here with this planter. We're hoping that this is gonna work. Otherwise, I'm not gonna work. I'm not really too sure. Yeah, it might be a weight issue. I'm not sure, but so we're planting this field in soybeans, and then this is gonna be corn, and then we gotta cut some hay ground. I got a lot of stuffs I gotta do. I think I'm gonna. Do I still have? No, I don't have the loan. Okay, well, let me fix the finances here real quick. There, let's go with that. And remove one. There we go. So, but yeah, this save I'm trying to go really hardcore with. I got it on hard economy, so nothing sells really for anything. Is this still? Yeah, okay. Some of these angles with this RCS kind of makes it look like that you're not planting, but you are really, so. Kind of a little weird playing with this sometimes, but. We probably won't even be. We're going to be combining all of our stuff way later because of this RCS and me trying to get it set up. Yeah. We're going to be combining corn pretty late, but it looks like the forecast is going to be pretty good for harvest. Not so good for haying, though. Looks like we're going to get some rain in July and September. Going to get some rain later today. We do have no precision farming in here because I was having troubles with it and the RCS, so I just kind of went forget it, and so now we're not playing with RCS, but I still gotta pick up a bunch of stuff. I gotta buy a truck, liquid fertilizer, tender, and some sort of a setup that I could use to make hay. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that OBS Ford. I'll buy it when I get turned around here and customize it. I don't know, I guess it should be planting. I'm really hoping this plants, otherwise I'm gonna probably crash out and go plant a different save. Probably gonna go plant my FarmVille, North Carolina save, because there's no way that I'm gonna honestly, if that happens, then I'm gonna be really sad because I'm looking forward to this save. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Ohio, have you found the, if you're watching this stream still, have you found the, how to fix this issue with just loading forever and ever? I don't know why it keeps on doing this. Really, it's really annoying. And you can't just customize it out and buy it because then it just freezes your game. Whatever. 56, 90 grand. Jeez. 90. I might just buy this beater pickup. This. Yeah, I tried that, I guess, in it. I just reloaded in here a little while ago, I guess. That might fix it, though, for a little bit, I guess. I don't know. If it just lets me buy my hang stuff, I guess it's not that bad. Let's see here. What do we want to buy? So we got this haybine. I might just leave and reload in here real quick. Alright. We got this. So we got a 3. Probably gonna go with this. I think it's gonna be my option for a mower. It's looking like the best option. Yeah. There's not a lot. What map is this? This is Cortland, Minnesota by MRG Mapping and Modding. So what's that? 19 plus 5 is 24. 24 plus 6. So we could get a hang set up for 30 grand, which is not bad. And then we need to buy some form of a bale trailer. Could probably just get away with like buying like a gooseneck. Okay, well, once we get to, or how about, once we finish this field, this top half of this field, then I'll leave and rejoin and see if that fixes the issue. But, so, hay ground wise, what do we own? So we own this strip and this strip. Okay. Oh, hold on. We might not be screwed here. Hold on, grain bin wise. So it says we own this abandoned farm over here. And this has got these 2 grain bins on it. Okay, bet. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that actually works out really well. Okay, good. Sweet. So, oh, okay. I might talk to some people, see what this is like cutting this. I might cut a little bit out of it while I'm cutting this. But, so we're able to cut this grass strip here. This whole thing here. And then this thing that kind of winds in and out of a lot. So, but we are not screwed. Okay. Because on this farm, there are no grain bins except for these 2 harvestor silos. But since we can use these 2 grain bins because it's on our land. Yeah. Sweet. That worked out really good. That came in clutch. Sweet. Well, that auger is gonna cost a crap ton. Since those are bigger bins. Oof. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to sell some cattle. Oh, you're in the tractor right now? Hey, High Pine. You're in the tractor right now? Nice. Yeah, I could cut down some trees and load them on my truck or something. Sell them. I could do it. I could do that, yeah. That might not be entirely a bad idea. That actually might not be too bad of an idea, because then I can clear out a bunch of this area and I could get some more hay ground. Depending on how much these two strips here make. In this little section here, I think I'm just gonna field cultivate it, and then I'm gonna plant some grass in it. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Yeah, cutting down those trees and doing that. See if it fixed itself. No bueno. You can't talk much. That's fine. No, High Pine. No big deal. Glad I'm getting to use this Alice Chalmers mod, because I really like. This is probably one of my favorite tractors. I love these Alice Chalmers. I've never seen these saddle tanks on them though. They come with the mod, so I figured I'd try them out. I got this retrofitted, so this planter does indeed have row shut off. Oh boy. I'm sure my game does not like having RCS. I'm 98% sure that's probably why it's bugging out so much. Oh boy, we might be doomed. Crap. The never-ending saving. Uh-oh. Well, we might not be playing on this save just because how bugged out it is, and it's really kind of making me mad. Okay, well, I'm not sure what to do, because I'm just tired. Oh, yeah, my tractor's still going in the background. Okay, well, this is annoying. Yeah, let me close this out. All right. Let's load up Farm Sim. We are not playing on that map. Gonna have to change the title on the stream. We're gonna go play on FarmVille, North Carolina. I'll show you guys my save on there. So I haven't had any bugs with that yet. Here. Right there. Alright, now I got to real quick select some mods that I had just selected. Boop ba doop ba doo. Yeah, I saw he had some new third-party mods come out that BC Beeler did. But it seems like he's back from his winter break or whatever he was doing. But yeah, it seems like he's been really busy. Bum, 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 bum. I think that's really it. Oh, yeah. I'll have to check that out. I might get that or try that out. Lone Oak cattle pasture. This is seemingly it. Make sure RCS is disabled. Yep. Alright. Gotta figure out. Yeah, 26 is gonna be big for sure. Hopefully we can get some good planner modders if you're listening. Hopefully we can get some. Good planner mods, because there's not a whole lot out really right now, just that Kinsey, and that's about the only good one. Alright, there we go. Am I just that broke, or did it reset my money? I am probably just that broke. Okay. Because farmland's so damn expensive on this map. Alright. Let's look here. So we got cotton. Okay, so I think we were going to do corn. Okay. So let's at least finish this. Don't ask why the planter's black. I just not. It's kind of weird. Yeah, finish planting canola. Yeah, that's what they do up here. All right. So, big old canola farmer. Well, yeah. But the planter's black because I think it's kind of a change from the blue, and that's kind of why I like it. And then we're gonna have to side dress this corn. All the nitrogen is looking all right. We're not gonna die, but we're not gonna make millions. All right, that's a tree. You're getting deleted. You are in my way. This little bit over here. The reason why there's sticks everywhere is because I came in here with a tree be gone and got rid of some of these trees. So that's why there's twigs in the way, or sticks and all that. You know, honestly, I was thinking about planting some canola, but I don't have an air seeder to do it. But it would be kind of nice because I have a auger head and not a draper, and that's typically what you would want for combining canola, because it does it a lot better, because canola is a very tangly crop. So you would generally want a like an auger head, because it feeds in a lot better than a draper where it's just a belt moving the crop. It doesn't weigh enough, I guess, like the bushes when you combine it. It doesn't weigh enough that it sticks on the belt, or it stays on the belt. So that's why it's nice to have an auger. Or I've seen like where some people put like a kit on the back of their draper head for an auger for canola. I'm pretty sure that's what the auger is for on the back. Usually not a whole lot of other crops really, I guess you could say, need that. Soybeans, wheat, barley, oats, canola, or canola does. But you don't have to have it, it's just a lot nicer. Alright, that's the last field that we have that is currently not, or that is currently tilled up. So we are going to take this home. I'm going to buy a... Yeah, they have like an auger here. I think they have it on one of these. I can look here. Some of these really newer headers, I know, like at least the base game one. I thought it did, at least. I'm pretty sure it did in 22. Huh, I thought they had a... Hold on. Yeah, like this cloth here where they got an auger at the back of it, and that's helps it feed in a lot better compared to just a normal draper head. Got the cotton bales sold from last harvest and all that. But I don't even, if I'm going to be totally honest, I don't even know what I own for weeds. I don't think I own anything. Nope, I do not. Okay. Well, looks like we are buying something. I think this 12-row cultivator will be fine. Yeah, SPC extension one. Get all the stuffs on it. Now, we're just buying this because I am way, and I mean way too broke to buy something that's actually decent and or not heavily used. So we'll get a hired worker set up on cultivating some fields. If I could get him to... Hold on. Okay, there we go. Get that folded up. Drop those down. Alright. So that's gonna have to work. That's real quick. Hop in the good old side dress setup. Now, is this side dressing bar, overkill? Yes, very. This is a 60-foot bar, and that's why I'm gonna real quick try out this other bar, this DMI one. I'm gonna see if that's supposed to, for dried side dressing. Cannot talk. I'm gonna see if that's gonna actually put down nitrogen. All I gotta do is just hook up to it. Oh, darn it. Out here trying to rage bait. That is a no bueno. This does not. Okay. Let's just real quick return this because I think I rented it. Let me just use my extremely strong muscles. Oh yeah. Get up to here. Hook her up. Alright, we'll go to the next field that we need to get side dressed. So we gotta side dress these two fields. And then we gotta wait a month for the corn to sprout up so we can side dress that. Get some hazards going. Oh yeah. See, this is a Midwest setup, but I'm using it on a southern map, so just it works, all right. And I didn't really want to do. I didn't want to be normal and just spray it on. I just missed the field. All right. And I've been wanting to try this toolbar out for a pretty long time. Alright. Take the hazards off. There we go. Alright. Now time to do some haying on the stupid land that put me in all this debt. This land cost me a ridiculous amount. It shouldn't have costed me that much. But, you know, big brain me just decided to buy it anyway. Because I was not in a financial position to buy it with cash outright. So I took out a loan and bought it. When did I buy all this stuff? I've been playing on this save for a little while now. For quite a while now. I've just been kind of on here trying out this southern farming because there's not really any really good Midwestern maps out right now. How much was the land? Too much. I bet if you add it all up, it was like 500 grand for 20 acres. So we got 240 grand for 10 acres. So 240 plus 90. So 240 plus 90 is 330, I think. 90 plus 40. Yeah. Or no. 40 plus 90. Yeah, 330 plus 50. So that's 380. 580 grand for 9, 11, 15, 25 grand for like 25 acres. Why did I switch maps? My game froze on the other one, and I was kind of getting fed up with it, and I kind of need to grind on this save. Oh god, grinding. I got another save that I really probably should be grinding on more, but I'm not gonna because I have too much work to do. Yeah, it's premium dirt, Austin. It's premium dirt. Gold plated. But I just really wanted to buy this land because of the fact that it's all in CRP and I kind of needed hay and I didn't really want to cut ditches. Yeah, shh, be quiet. Don't let them hear that, alright? I don't want to hear it. You're giving me PTSD of planting. I finished out corn planting on Uncle's farm, but I still have like another 50 to 100 acres of soybeans to plant. And then I gotta spray everything, and I gotta go cut some hay. Tons of work to be done on there. Am I gonna do it? Not right now. Maybe after I finish cutting this field. But right now we're having fun on 25, so. Cutting hay. Yeah, I know. Tahitian and Medicine Creek are the two maps that we need to get converted to FS25. Those are probably two of my favorite Midwest maps. Yeah, just on the side. I don't know. I'm kind of over 22 at this point because there's some good Midwest maps coming out, and I'm waiting for Stitzer to come out so I can do a bunch of dairy saves on there. What's Medicine Creek? It's a PC map that whoa there, Ohio. Keep it PG, all right. But it's yeah, I guess you could put it that way, like medicine, I suppose. But it's a really nice. I think it's Missouri. Yeah, I think it's a Missouri map. I could bring up the I could send you a picture of the PDA. Or I could pull it up. Yeah, but it's on Patreon, I think, and I'm not in the mood to pay for Patreon. Or I don't even know where he got it, honestly. But Stitzer's probably one of my favorite dairy maps outside of Westby. But there's a lot of good maps that should get converted, or hopefully do get converted. But we do not talk about my very, and I mean very bad financial decisions on this map. Alright? You gotta spend money to make money. Yeah, hopefully we get the 2388s soon. That would be really nice. In total, a lot. I think it was like $2 grand. Well, like the actual computer itself with the GPU, CPU and all that was like $1 grand. And then the monitor, desk, mouse, keyboard, all that was probably about maybe like $750. But this is a really good PC. Or this one is, I guess. It works pretty good. And I got like a 4070 Ti, I think, in here or something like that. In this, and it runs FarmVille pretty good. I'm running on very high graphics, so. Did you vote? No, I haven't even seen this poll, not gonna lie. I basically just got on this morning, so. But we're hoping that cotton is the thing that we're hoping is gonna bring us in the big bucks. Cotton and corn. And I might try out beans next year after on all of the cotton ground. I think we'll plant beans, and then on all the corn ground we'll do, I think our crop rotation's gonna go cotton, corn, or no, corn to cotton, cotton to beans, and beans to corn. Yeah. So we'll have yeah. So we'll have 1922, 13 and 12. Oh yeah, that's right, Hypine. Don't forget about canola. Yep, can't forget about that. Black gold is what they call it. So, I don't know. I might do that. If I do canola, that's definitely gonna be like a one-off thing. But buying a drill is not in the budget, so probably not gonna do canola because a drill is not in the budget at all. Since I got $1 million loan and like 100 acres tops. But I'd like to upgrade the cotton picker because I only have a 4-row and I'd like to get a 6-row. And the one I'm looking at actually holds double. The one I got right now only holds 2,000 liters. And it's a loose cotton mod. I got these off of King Mods. But this one holds 4,000 and it's a 6-row. And I can get duals on it. And it's not the little rinky-dinky one that I have. This little 4-row. If I could find it. Yeah, this one. It says it holds 12,000 liters, but it only holds 2,000 liters of cotton. So, But I'm hoping after we sell cattle that that's also going to bring in the money. Because I got quite a bit. I got 100 cattle. So hopefully those will bring in the big bucks. Probably going to save them till they're worth a lot, and then we'll sell them. Or when I desperately need the money, which is at this rate probably going to be pretty quick. Now where do I want to start cutting hay? I think we'll just do this little bit here. We'll just go along this edge and just cut it straight. And we'll do this whole top half so that we can just do long rounds on that bottom half. I think is what we'll do. Then I don't think I'm going to cut any ditches. And if it comes down to it, I can always sell some hay too. So I'm going to have a ton of hay after this. I might sell those grass bales and then keep all these hay bales, because all these are, or all the hay that I have right now in the game is considered grass because I didn't ted it. And I didn't own that Farm King rake that teds it. So that's why now I'm working with the that's why all my hay that I have right now isn't actual hay, it's just grass. And that'll hopefully raise the value of the cattle if I feed them better hay, or better feed, I guess. I don't know if it actually does anything. Oh crap, yeah, that's probably why they're not worth diddly squat right now, because they have no food. But, so, yeah, all I got is grass, and if I sold all of it, it'd be like 7 grand. So, it wouldn't be too bad of a deal. I mean, 7 grand would probably pay for like 2 months of bills, especially with the $2 million loan. So we got all this hay, and then so after we get these this field cut, then I'm gonna cut this little section behind the farm, and then I think that's probably it. Probably not gonna cut ditches this year, because I don't really need the hay. Just let them regrow so that when I do need the hay, I'll get a good cut. Yeah, I could do that. I guess I'm not really. You know what? I should probably go feed the cows real quick. Let me do that real quick. Let me hop in the little skitty. Got the tree bee gun on it. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Or I could feed the grass bales and like sell like 20 of the hay bales, 'cause those will sell for more. Or I could just sell whatever I have in grass and hay. Go to the bales. Let's just take them all out, see if I can. Now, eventually, I wouldn't mind chopping like corn for 1 year, or figuring out like a total mixed ration. But that would take up a lot of my ground, my arable ground. And I don't really want to do that right now, because arable ground is kind of what's making the money right now. Or tillable ground, I guess. Because the cattle haven't made me any money yet, so who knows, I guess. but it won't be too bad. I'll probably get some hay baled this month because it's not really too busy, I guess. I mean, if anything, getting haying done is priority because those 2 fields I'm gonna have to rent a ripper because I don't own one. Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad. But I'm gonna have to rent one and do that. Yeah, with beef cattle you could just feed them like hay or grass. It don't really matter. All you're doing them is just feeding them food. Basically, is all you're trying to do. You don't really have to worry about too much about TMR because it doesn't really matter. Because these are just beef cows, so all you're doing is just putting pounds on them. But with dairy cattle, you want to give them good feed so they give you more milk and all that. Like, that's what the productivity I think is for. I don't think the beef cattle would have one or have productivity. Yeah, no, but it's always going to be at 0 because these are beef cattle. But we'll probably get, honestly, I might just keep all that actually because I'm going to go through most of these grass bales just keeping these guys topped off. But I wonder if giving them better hay would increase their price, because then doing hay would actually be worth it. But to buy that, if I wanted to get a ripper, I could honestly get away with just probably selling my old haying setup, because I still got that. Alright, now they should be fed. See if I can push these 2 bales back into the storage. There we go. Yeah, yep. That is very relatable. That's why I usually don't really like to sell hay. Cause then you don't know. It's like, oh, I need a little more money, but I don't know if I can feed all my cows off of that. I'll give you a little equipment tour. So we got 9510 Maximizer, good old combine on Firestones. We got the old haying setup. I used this all for 1 year. Got way too tired of it. Bought new stuff. That's why I'm in bad debt. We got the 489 haybine. Good old single-sided 6-wheel rake. Gale baler. But I bet I could probably get some guy on Facebook Marketplace to buy all this for like 5 or 10 grand. Then we got the cotton picker, the good old 9970. The baler, so you dump the loose stuff from there into this. Bales it up, or compacts it or whatever. The buggy, and then we got the semi, good old Kenworth. On the Tim Pete, just picked this up last year. And then we got I just spent money. I realized that I just it would have been helpful to have known if I had this. Now I really just shot myself in the foot buying that cultivator. How much does that resell for? Oh. Okay. Well, after that hired worker's done with that, we're gonna hop in here and use this for spraying because I completely forgot about owning this before I bought that cultivator, and that's why I bought this. So we need to figure out where can I get some spray herbicide. Let's just buy this till we sell stuff. Alright. And then, so that's 1,400 bucks for that. 2 grand for that. Oof. 1,400 bucks for that. Boy, gee whiz, making tons of money off of this old equipment. Holy cats, we got 10 people in here? Jeez. Jeez whiz. So we made 5 grand. Oh. Yeah, that really wasn't worth anything. All that hay equipment. Ooh, it dropped down. Oh well. It's better than what it was at one point now. We gotta figure out where the fill point is on this. I gotta open a cover or something? Do I have a baler now? Shit. Alright. Take a deep breath. Thought I had one. Did it at least go back on for sale? No. Man, I am. Let me double check that I don't have it so I don't buy 2 balers. Okay. It is a very big struggle bus. Alright. Can't even get this frickin' sprayer to fill up with herbicide. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. But thank you for asking me that. I probably would have spent all my money and then would have found that out the hard way. Let's see here. Yeah, it says it holds herbicide. I don't know why it won't fill up. Okay, well. Don't look. Just, delete those and give my money back. There. And then what we'll have to do is we'll just cheat it in, I guess. So, Roundup, convert, herbicide. Alright. Oop. So let's just remove what? $1 grand for that fertilizer, or for that herbicide. Alright. Now where's that? That cultivator's still not done. What in the... Alright, I'm about ready to just go back to mowing. What in the hell is this guy doing in the ditch? He hasn't even started on... Problems galore. Okay. You're joking. What does this guy think he's doing? You can't park there, you know, Larry. Oh my god. Can I get like an idiot warranty or something for this freaking hired worker? Don't look. Fix this because somebody can't drive. There. Let's watch this guy and make sure that he does what he's supposed to. Don't do it. Don't drive in the ditch. Yeah, he's fertilizing the ditch, alright. What's he gonna do now? Is he just like gonna sit there or something? What the hell are you doing, bud? God, it's hard to find good help nowadays. Okay, well, let's sell that because it looks like he's done. Let's just get steering assist going. Or, hold on, let me real quick. Okay, let's see here. What's my controls to bring up the course play? I think I remember. Yep. Alright. Field work. One headland. Generate course. Hey, what's up, Northwestern? How's it going? Alright, start job. Please just do what you're supposed to and don't drive in a ditch. It's really not that hard. Not bad. Yeah, I really can't say the same. I really can't, sadly. I really can't stay the same, not gonna lie. Just got that side dresser out of the ditch. I sold all my old hay equipment, and then I realized I accidentally sold the only baler that I had. So then I bought a new baler, and then I'm pretty financially screwed. The damage is pretty bad, like pretty bad. I mean, like really bad, like $1 million bad. Because I got scammed. I got scammed on some farmland. I paid 500 grand for 24 acres. And it's just all this hay ground in here, which is a whole lot of BS. And here's the bad, very bad financial statement. Listen, you gotta spend money to make money, alright? If you want to be a millionaire in farming, start with $1 billion. That's how you make money. Now let's do this by myself, because the stupid other thingy won't work. Does that? Hold on. There. Should fix it. Alright. Now we're putting down what we're supposed to. And I cannot afford to buy those soil samples to fix that ditch because I am too broke for that. That is not in the budget. And I don't even own this side dresser. This is literally rented. It's what we rented. But I'm not sure about doing canola because I was doing it on this one save with a bunch of my other friends on Strasburg, Pennsylvania. And I planted canola, and Holy cow, did that canola guzzle nitrogen. Like, it was dark green for about the whole darn field. So I don't know if I'm going to do canola because it's very nutrient hungry. Same with the pH. I don't know if it was the bad soil or just the crop. But I feel like it was probably a combination of both. Boy, look at me just being like the hard worker. Jeez. Oh yeah. Now we're rolling. Putting down some nitrogen. What do we got left? 2 side dress. So this field, this field, this field when it grows, and these 2 fields. Okay. When we get them planted. Oh, we got a lot to work. We got lots of work to do. Yippee. Alright. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. Can you call on Discord? If you want to do that, then I'm probably going to end the stream. Or maybe... I don't know. For everybody that's here, would you guys want to watch something on? Oh, you're not able to call? Okay, yeah, I guess I could go live on Strasbourg. I'll go on there. Is it fine if I go on there after I finish this field? After I get this field side dressed at least. Is it still not? We do not ask questions how I was putting down nitrogen when it was raised up. Okay, yeah, I'll let you know when. Okay, yeah, that works for me too. I'll show you guys the save where I kind of have a tendency to take out loans and screw myself over financially. But you gotta spend money to make money, so especially in farming. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Okay, yeah. If you want to do all that stuff that you said you have to do, and then when you come back, I'll join you. Or when you do all those things you gotta do, or I'll set up the save then. Getting her done. But side dressing isn't too bad, especially with this big toolbar that I have. This 60-foot toolbar. Looks like that guy finished. Let's see. Let's go on the PDA here and see how many weeds he missed. Well, looky there. Farmhand actually did a good job for once. That's a big surprise. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot I own this field cultivator. Well, you could probably just use this field cultivator to rip up. I think I could probably, yeah, I bet I could get away with that. Just using that field cultivator to rip up all that ground. Instead of, yeah, I think that would probably work good. Yeah. Plant some corn in it. Do I even own a corn head? I thought I did. Okay, I do. Good. Good. Oh, hold on. Alright, there we go. Now we're rolling. Accidentally misclicked there. Rolling away. We got about 2 or 3 passes left, and then probably just bring the sprayer over here, hire a worker, park this over there, and then really I gotta quit getting off topic and doing this non-important stuff, because that planting is the most important. Because, not gonna lie, this isn't as important as finishing cutting hay and not only cutting hay and finishing that, and we got to also rake it, bale it, haul all the bales home. Is this blue collar? Yeah, it could be a lot more blue collar if it was IRL. But hey, Cedar. Do you guys, I got a question for you. Do you side dress your cotton, or is that like not a thing down there? Is that not really a popular thing to side dress cotton? I'm just doing this because I wanted to be different, and I didn't want to rent a whole sprayer and all that. And I wanted to try out this toolbar too. No, not really. Okay. You guys don't? Okay. I was just curious. I figured I'd ask the guy who's probably got more experience than me. But we gotta finish cutting hay on the last pass here. Getting her done. I don't know, but I'm gonna be definitely excited to side dress corn because I know that's kind of a thing that a lot of people do, or some people do, unlike their high management corn. There we go. Figuring out the right IC controls. Gonna try and do some more first person. See what that's like. Let's go over to the approach and hop out from there. Move it over to the next field real quick. No cop, no stop. Oh, Jesus. Alright. And we'll just park this in the field because I don't trust a worker. Actually, we'll see how he does on this field. Let's do course play because I don't really trust the in-game worker after what he did on the other field. What are you yapping about? Field target is unreachable. What, cotton picker? Oh, I'll show you here in a little bit. If I could get this guy to work. Okay. We're just gonna let him do that. Move this over to the other field with the weeds in it. Take a little shortcut here. Hello, cows. Alright, set this guy up. Looks good. Generate and start. Alright. I'm running a 9970 John Deere cotton picker. This is what I'm running. And it's a 4-row. But I'd like to upgrade because I thought a 4-row, even that was pretty much what I was looking for. But I didn't realize how slow it would be, especially because this thing doesn't hold that much actual loose cotton. It only holds 2,000 liters. But the one I'm looking at is a 6-row and holds 4,000. And then we got the baler, or whatever you call it. 9510 John Deere Maximizer. Kenworth on the Tim T. Super Hopper. The buggy. And that's about it. And then we got the plant and setup. Got the 8R370 on the Kinsey. Alright. Is this guy gonna actually do work, or... Okay, well, he's clearly not gonna work, so, just go ahead and cancel and start again, see what he does. And, still doing nothing. Okay. That's it. You're fired. Just gonna leave that there, and I gotta do this important hay cutting on the ground that bankrupt me. But this is not too bad because I don't have to go all the way around on this highway and down this road. I got it set up so that I created this little prairie road back in here. As you can see, I cut my way back there, but this little prairie road It goes right along here, through these trees, along the creek, crosses the railroad tracks, and then you're here. So that's a lot faster than where you're, where you usually, hold on. I screwed something up here. I didn't turn. Hold on. Golly. Jeez, missing hay. Go back and get that real quick. Today is a very rough day. Nothing has really gone to plan. Alright. Now I can cut hay in peace. And just, let the farm figure out its problems. But we're gonna have a good amount of haying to do, for sure. We still got more hay to cut after this field. It's just a little piece though. We'll be able to get that knocked out. Hey, Farmer 1922. How's it going? Playing a little FS25, cutting some hay. What tractor am I running? This is a white, let me see the model here, 6215. This is a white 6215, yeah. Running on the good old Heston mower. This is a 1160 Heston mower. So, this is working pretty good. Getting the hay knocked out. This is a lot nicer than the previous mower that I had. The previous one that I had didn't pivot, or it wasn't a hydro swing. So you're always cutting with one side, and when you cut back, you were running over the grass. So that was always kind of annoying, but... Am I ready? Yeah, just let me finish up this little bit here and I'll load in. Finish up this little bit of these little top bits. What map? This is FarmVille, North Carolina. So for FS25 by I think DR Modding. I really like it. It's a really nice map. I'm glad I got it to finally work because I always like the grass that DR puts in his maps. It's always this taller grass that I always like that grass. In my opinion, that looks pretty good. I would not mind at all if the base game grass looked like that. And I think it should, but I don't know if that's very accurate. This grass texture is for the European farmers or garden farmers. Do a little touch up here. Alright. Let's fold this up. Bring it to the end of the field, and then Northwestern I will be loading on to our save. And just so you know, we fast forwarded time and we combined your sorghum because we didn't want to wait that long and we really wanted to play on the save. So don't be too mad. It was all High Pine's idea. If you get mad, it was all High Pine's fault. Park the tractor there. I think I'm just spreading lime on that save. Yeah, it got harvested, and we bought 2 gravity wagons for you. Are there any mods that you want to add in? I already added in a lawnmower, I thought. Are there any mods that you would like to get added in before I start the save? Because I don't really want to. Yeah, what one? Let me search it up here. This John Deere lawn tractor 330. Do you want me to add in a different one, or is this one going to be fine? Because I know you wanted me to add in a lawnmower last time we were playing. Perfect, that's it. Alright. Start up the game. When you get down the fiddle and you get down dance in the kitchen in the morning light. Now I'm gonna have to change the title of the stream again because Northwestern wanted to plan the Strasburg save. Jeez. Cheese whiz. What's my favorite tractor? No, you're good, Northwestern. I was just joking around. What's my favorite tractor? That's a really hard question to ask because I like a bunch. But if I probably a 8410 with Firestone rear duals. That's probably one of my favorite tractors. Something, if I could find it here. Might be in large tractors. Yeah. Basically this, but just with Firestone tires and 8410. And some, show you how I like it customized. Yeah, like this basically. This is probably one of my favorite tractors. Just, I know this is this is the modded one, but just I don't know if this is me, but just something don't look right on this 8400. It just something don't look right, I guess. But we'll start liming here. Finish up where I was last night. Get done with field prep. Pay the tab on the co-op. steering assist set up. Alright. This thing dumps lime. And when I say dumps lime, I mean I'm probably gonna do 3 passes and it's gonna get full. I was just wondering, do you want to just start like a one-on-one, and can you start it? Because I don't want to leak everybody's Discord without stopping the stream. Would that work out? Or otherwise I could just stop the stream because I got to rename it anyway. I wonder if it'll actually pop up for me to call or accept the call. Alright, you too, FS Farmer. See you later. Okay, yeah, I can just do that. I'll restart the stream here real quick. Alright, guys, hold on. I'm gonna hop on call with one of my friends. Is it fine if your voice is heard? Because I think they're gonna hear it. Do you mind if your voice is heard? Otherwise, I might just end the stream in general, I guess. Is it fine if your voice is heard, Northwestern? Or otherwise, I can just end the stream. Because I've been streaming for an hour and a half so far. And I've changed saves 3 times. Okay, for now. Alright. I think I might just end the stream, not gonna lie. Alright. I think we're gonna end the stream here, guys, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know we kind of switched around. Saves a lot, but hopefully we can get that. I can get that Cortland, Minnesota one bugs fixed. And that all smoothed out. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.